Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Sussman joined the Cub Scouts in 1941 and the Boy Scouts in 1944. He attended the 10 Mile River Boy Scout Camp during the summers of 1945 and 1951, both as a camper and a staff member. He was inducted into the Order of the Arrow in 1947 and attended the National Order of the Arrow Conference in 1948. He is a recipient of the Wood Badge and the Shofar Religious Award. Mr. Sussman is now the curator of the 10 Mile River Scout Camp Museum and has been since its opening in 1999. On a personal level, Mr. Sussman is Sean's cousin and has been extremely supportive of his efforts to attain the rank of Eagle Scout. Please help me welcome Mr. Sussman.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. Just before I go on, I just want to make one correction here. In the bio, you may have left these folks with the opinion that I'm a lot older than I really am. The fact is, 2 weeks ago, I celebrated my 21st birthday. Now, some of you, I take it, don't quite believe that. But yes, 2 weeks ago, I celebrated my 21st birthday. Now, the 21st birthday is not something that comes every year, so I had a big blowout. Balloons, confetti, music, big time streamers, and I mean, while you may not believe it's the 21st birthday, yes, that's so. Actually, it was the 50th anniversary of my 21st birthday, so we'll let it slide. Anyway, I'm here to welcome you all in Sean's big day. This is an absolute milestone in his life. The biggest thing is that once an Eagle, always an Eagle, and that's a motto of long standing in the Boy Scouts. And I'm pleased to welcome you all to be here on this occasion and join in the festivities. And now I would like to introduce Reverend Andra, who will deliver the invocation. Reverend Andra?
Let's begin with a prayer together, shall we? Lord God, on this great day, the occasion in which the Scouts present their highest award to Sean Gordon, we begin this time together with a prayer of thanksgiving that we can celebrate this occasion, a prayer that recognizes we have an opportunity not only to look at the past, but to prepare ourselves for the future. And in that, help us to realize once again that you are the God of the ages, the one who called this world into being, who watches over and protects it, and who promises to be its guardian, guide, and stay. And help us to dedicate ourselves once again to you and to your service, realizing that there is great potential, not only in us and in our ranks, but in the ranks of those who come. May we celebrate that this day. Amen.
And now I bring to the platform, the podium, Chris Kime, Assistant Scoutmaster of Troop 77, for the presentation of the candidate. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Sean, as a Weeblo, you first learned the importance of becoming a Boy Scout. You had a long road ahead of you, but the work you had to do helped you in many ways. Not only have those activities strengthened you physically, but mentally and morally as well. Your journey began when you earned the Arrow Light as a Weeblo, and today you have reached a great plateau. It's not the end of your journey, but another level in which you are to explore. Today we have the honor and pleasure of recognizing Sean for the award of Eagle Scout. This is a rare and distinct honor because of all the boys who enter Boy Scouts, only 2% ever reach the highest rank of Eagle. From the first day that you become a member of Troop 77, the Scouts before you who earned this rank encouraged you and guided you. Their example helped lead you to this moment. The many adult leaders who worked with you and gave so willingly of their time also share an extreme amount of pride with you on this day. It reinforces their belief that their efforts have been worthwhile. The joy that you have brought to your parents on this day will live with them forever. Without them constantly by your side, encouraging you and praising you for your accomplishments, the struggle would have seemed insurmountable. Last but not least, Sean, you, as the wearer of the Eagle Award, are the embodiment of scouting's best efforts and beliefs. You have shown that through hard work and perseverance. Your resolve to attain Eagle Scout has become a reality. This is your day, a day in which you can feel proud and worthy. Will the honor guard, consisting of all the Eagle Scouts in the auditorium, please escort Sean and his parents to the stage, where he will receive the highest rank conferred by the Boy Scouts of America, that of Eagle Scout.
I would like to now bring Mark Vellucci, who has participated in Sean's Board of Review, and please come up to the podium and give us the report of the Eagle Board. Thank you.
Sean became a Boy Scout on May 18, 1999. He attained the rank of tenderfoot on January 11, 2000. On October 3, 2000, he earned the rank of second class. First class rank was awarded on May 29, 2001. He achieved the rank of Star Scout on January 8, 2002. On January 21, 2003, Life Scout rank was awarded. Boy Scouts of America recognized Sean as Eagle Scout on December 16, 2003. Congratulations, Sean.
I would now like to bring to the podium Sam Wegger, Scoutmaster of Troop 77, and he will speak to us of the Eagle Challenge. Sam?
At this time, I'd like to invite our Eagle Scouts in the audience to come up. That's Chris Kime, Lou Martino, and Matt Kniff. The foremost responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor. To an Eagle Scout, honor is the foundation of all character. He knows that a Scout is trustworthy, is the first point of the Scout law for a good reason. An Eagle Scout lives honorably, not only because honor is important to him, but also because of the vital significance of the example he sets for other Scouts. Living honorably reflects credit on his home, his church, his troop, and his community. May the white color of the Eagle badge remind you always to live with honor.
Eagle Scout, the second obligation is loyalty. The Scout is true to his family, Scout leaders, friends, school, and nation. His loyalty to his troop and brother scouts makes him pitch in and carry his share of the load. All of these help to build loyalty, which means devotion to community, to country, to one's own ideals, and to God. Let the blue of the Eagle Badge always inspire your loyalty. The third obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Courage has always been a quality by which men measure themselves and others. To a scout, bravery means not only the courage to face physical danger, but the determination to stand up for what is right. Trusting in God with faith in his fellow man, he looks forward to each day, seeking his share of the world's work to do. Let the red of the Eagle Badge remind you always of courage.
The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is cheerful. To remind an Eagle Scout to always wear a smile, the red, white, and blue ribbon is attached to the scroll of the second-class Scout that has its ends turned up in a smile.
The final responsibility of an Eagle Scout is service. The Eagle Scout extends a helping hand to those who still toil up the scouting's trail, just as others helped him on his climb to the Eagle. The performance of a daily good turn takes on new meaning when he enters a more adult life of continuing service to others. The Eagle stands as a protector of the weak and helpless. He aids and comforts the unfortunate and oppressed. He upholds the rights of others while defending his own. He will always be prepared to put forth his best.
Well, Sean, you deserve much credit for having achieved Scouting's highest award. But wear your award with humility, ever mindful that the Eagle Scout is looked upon as an example. May the Scout Oath and Scout Law be your guide for tomorrow and onward.
I'd now like to bring to the podium Barry Kniff.
Good afternoon. Sean, right up here, bud. Sitting down, relaxing all day, huh? Right, just kicking back, not worrying about anything. A little nervous? Still to be Okay. I need to invite all the Eagle Scouts in the audience to come back up. You guys are getting workouts today. By the way, while they're coming up, I want to let you know, the rest of the ceremony, tradition, you stand right here. Don't go very far. Don't head back towards that chair. You gotta stay right here. Okay? Sean, I have the honor of giving you the Eagle Charge on the occasion of your elevation to the highest rank in Scouting. The Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America as worthy of the highest rank in this great movement. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you know, is one of honor and responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, you have assumed a solemn obligation to do your duty to God and to your country, to your fellow Scouts, and mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor onto yourself and your brother Scouts. America has many good things to give her children, but these good things depend on, for the most part, the quality of her citizens. Our country has a great past, and you can help the future be even greater. I charge you, Sean, to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Elevate every task you do
in every office you hold to the highest level of service to God and your fellow man. Live and serve that those who know you will be inspired for finer living. We have too many who use their strength and intelligence to exploit others to gain selfish ends. I charge you, Sean, to be among those who dedicate their skills and abilities to the common good of all. Build America on a solid foundation of clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverence to God. And whatever others may do, you will leave behind a record which is every scout will be justly and truly proud of. Sean, will you now rededicate yourself to scouting essentials, principles by repeating the scout oath?
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty, to guide my country, to obey the scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
That's pretty good. Practice that at all? Well, I know that you live your life that way. I'm very proud to be associated with you, Ms. Kim. Sean, your conduct along the trail has been excellent. You have rededicated yourself to the principles of scouting, but one more thing is still very important, your future. As an Eagle Scout, you will become a guide to all scouts of lower rank. You become an example to your community. Remember that your actions are now more conspicuous, and people will rightly expect more from you. To falter in your responsibilities would not only reflect upon you, but on your fellow Eagle Scouts and all of us in scouting. The torch you carry is not only yours, but ours also. Sean, I challenge you to enter this Eagle Brotherhood, holding before you without reservation the ideals and honors and service. By the repetition of the Eagle Scout promise before your fellow members, you will become an Eagle Scout. Although the words that you now use are similar to the ones you used when you first joined scouting, they will mean more now than they could have ever meant in the past. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout with the words that close the Declaration of Independence. Will the scouts, the parents, guests, please stand? Sean, I need the scout sign and repeat after me. I could read this very fast, you'd be in trouble. I reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligation and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example, my rank, my influence count strongly for better scouting and for better citizenship in my troop and in my community, and in my contacts with other people. To this I pledge my sacred honor. Scouts and parents and guests, please be seated. This part makes me really feel good. By the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege to pronounce you an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken remain graven in your heart forever. Congratulations. Usually when the leaders of the troop come up and take part in an Eagle ceremony, it gives us a lot of pride that we started with Sean or other scouts when they're about this high. This guy's getting bigger, bigger, bigger. But it shows a great commitment. And we do a lot of things with the boys, and the boys teach us as well as we teaching them. I would like to thank you and your father for one of the things that we did. We went to Philmont together. We had a great time. Philmont is a high adventure camp in New Mexico. We didn't get lost. Well, we did get lost. But not for long, only a half hour or so, 45 minutes, right? And it's one of those great privileges and great trips that this troop takes. We hiked quite a ways, didn't we? Up and down, around and around. But it's one of those trips that hopefully you remember forever. Your dad, I tell you, he kept pushing us, didn't he? I tell you what, boy, these young guys that go, I think I'm done with those trips. But thank you very much. Congratulations again.
So now comes the good part. This is the time when the tears begin to mingle with the smiles and things like that. I'd like to welcome to the podium Dan Burnetta, Assistant Scoutmaster for Troop 77, who will present the Eagle Award to Sean.
I will try not to make you cry. Sean, it is the Troop 77's tradition. I would like to honor all the Eagle Scouts of Troop 77 by reading their names at this time. Here you go. I'll do my best here. Dave McPherson, Dave Montaigne, Bob Stickle Jr., Joseph Wisniewski, Christopher Kime, Timothy Wisniewski, Christopher Dickinson, Scott Dickinson, Louis Martino, Craig Benora, Mike DeMarco, Edward Healy Jr., Thomas McDonald, Guy Hagan, Andrew Mossy, Stephen DeMarco, Christopher Tramontana, Jeffrey Metcalf, Mark Tarantelli, Timothy Gorill, John Verba, Joseph Salinetti, Timothy Raponi, Scott Hines, Eric Donahue, Randy Rosenthal, Andrew Pfeifenberger, Daniel Salinetti, Scott Rejack, Daniel Hammond, Eric Wisecotton Jr., Joseph Wisecotton, Ryan Kniff, Adam Gordon, Michael Salinetti, Jonathan Zovastoski, Ryan Thompson, Matt Eberhart, Brett Dewhurst, Michael Bush, Jamie Lambach, and our newest Eagle, number 42, Sean Gordon. Sean, in a moment, I will confer upon you the Award of Eagle Scout. However, I am sure that you will agree that some special people should be accorded the privilege of standing with you and in some measure share this honor with you. Do you have your mom and dad? Over here. Sean, it is with distinct pleasure that I present you with the Eagle Award. No one will ever know the unnumbered acts of self-sacrifice and helpfulness from the mother of this Eagle Scout that led to this day. As it is a symbol of what his mother has helped make possible, I now ask Sean to present his mother with a miniature eagle pen. Sean, your father has stood by you over the years and has offered his encouragement and assistance. As a symbol of what he has contributed to your attainment of this award, I would like you to present your father with an Eagle tie tack.
I would now like to introduce Eric Weiskarten, who will welcome our brand new Eagle.
Stay there. Sean and I actually were on the same Philmont trip, but Sean was in the other trek. We were with it the first day. The two treks were together, and being like a 50-something guy, I had trouble keeping up with the younger guys. Not Sean. Sean was in the back.
Yeah.
But so we decided we're going too fast. We put Sean up front to slow us down. It didn't slow us down. Believe me, Sean was going so fast that we had to practice no trace camping at the campground. He got a little dehydrated, and what you have to carry in, you have to carry out, correct? And you have to carry that to the next campsite. And Sean can tell you what he carried with him, but those of you who were there know exactly what to carry. I'm not going to. But it was a great time. Philmont was great. Sean and I are going to be on the next trek to Maine, and I've been to Maine twice, and I can't wait to go back with these guys because they do all the work. We're just advisors. Right, Greg? Congratulations, Sean. As a representative of the National Eagle Scouts Association and the Twin Rivers Council, I wish to welcome you to the Brotherhood of Eagle Scouts. As we mentioned earlier, only 2% of the boys who enter scouting achieve what you have today. The requirements are demanding but fair. Your achievement is recognition of your perseverance and ability to overcome obstacles. I am proud of what you've accomplished. But I am not here to talk about your past accomplishments, which are great. But I am here to talk about your future opportunities. I know many men who have earned the Eagle Award, and the badge has constantly enriched their lives, as it will yours. Of course, when you go to a scouting function, you'll be recognized as a person who was able to get things done. You will have the opportunity of standing as an equal among leaders. But I am confident that your Eagle Award will go far beyond scouting itself. When you apply to a college or a job, Eagle Scout on the application will give you a tremendous advantage. Believe me, I've seen it many times before. It's true, I have. More than that, the things you have done, the leadership and the sense of honor you have developed will be part of who you are for the rest of your life. You will have many opportunities to be of service to others through your school, work, and through scouting because you know what you can do. In the years to come, you will meet people who are also Eagle Scouts, and there will be an instant bond of comradeship. You have each shared a common experience. You know each other can be trusted as a friend and fellow worker. The comradeship among Eagles extends throughout the nation and wherever you go in the world of scouting or in the larger world beyond. For the rest of your life, you travel as a marked man, an Eagle Scout.